The second question that follows right after this is, okay, fine. How the heck do I do that, Doc?
Right. Where am I getting it from? And one of our favorite answers, you both of us, we're pretty agnostic as to where you get your stuff from. Personally, I like animal products because I enjoy meat, I enjoy cheese, dairy, and whatnot. But that does not have to be the only way. The one caveat to all of this is you still need to keep track of other vitamins and minerals you're taking in, whether or not you're going the more carnivore approach, the keto approach, the vegan approach. But it is possible to get all of the amino acids you need, all of the proteins you need to build or maintain muscle, regardless of your broader dietary approach or
don't forget
eating
GNC
approach. What's
yeah,
that?
I said, don't forget about the GNC approach. Like,
oh yeah, right. So whey protein, other protein supplements, pea protein, all sorts of ways to supplement to get extra protein, because it is kind of hard to get that extra protein, so you have to hide it in other ways. Like for me, I eat yogurt every day, but I also add whey protein to my yogurt every day so I can get that extra protein boost.
exactly.
I find that's an easier way to hide it in my diet.
Right. Although I'm going to sneak in like a meta phenomenon that's to a patient's advantage in this. One of the so there's a couple of reasons why protein is so hard to consume in adequate quantities for the sake of this conversation. One of them is, just to put it up front, cost. Protein is by far the most expensive nutrient, right?
Yes.
That being
especially
said,
if you're buying a highly prepared protein that's been made for a large consumption.
exactly. So let me not ignore the fact that in these hard economic times, protein is a premium, right? But
yep,
that's barrier one. Cost affordability is a big conversation, absolutely. So if the cost effectiveness of protein is in question, then part of the things we can do is navigate what are the best budget options for protein. You might compromise on taste and texture, but you're going to get your gains, right? Like, you can get by off of whey protein shakes that are unflavored if you need to save $1 or $2. And have you ever seen those packets of tuna? Yeah, they're extremely cost effective, but you got to be eating a ton of tuna. Not tuna salad, I mean tuna. What you do, prepackaged unit of tuna, I think it's about 11 ounces. There's an egg yolk up in that. Has some seaweed, like a furatake, like the Japanese thing was like this. You get that,
nice.
Right? That's
Yeah.
palate. Crack an egg up in that thing, throw some furatake on, stir it up with a little bit of sesame oil, right? For texture. I will eat unironically because I enjoy it. And it happens to be extremely dollar effective, right? Because I'm trying to save money.
Right.
You get the idea. If the barrier is cost, we can help with that. We have both, you and I, a culinary enough background that we can make budget proteins to fit the lifestyle and the overall context. That just takes coordination and knowledge. So, okay, let's say you're a budget carnivore. You're probably eating fish. Good for you. So that's
and canned tuna is a great way to go. And truth be told, if you add a little mayo in there, that gives you some additional healthy fats, depending on the mayo you choose.
Exactly.
That can be a great way to go. I'm a huge fan of tuna.
Right. And just for the record, mayonnaise is made up of egg and oil. So as I gave you that like fast recipe of egg yolk plus sesame oil, it's essentially a modified mayonnaise for an Asian palate.
Yeah.
Now, if the problem is satiety, because protein is extremely filling, right? This is a different problem to cover. If the problem is I can't eat this much protein, I get full too fast, frankly, you're welcome. But if you want to lose weight, man, just eat 2 to 3 grams per kilogram of protein. Don't even correct for lean mass. That's going to be a mountain of protein with very little calories, and you're going to feel so dang full that you're going to not want to do it. And you're welcome. It's, oh man, I don't want to eat anymore. Like, what's the best way to secrete GLP-1s naturally? You eat a crap ton of protein.